Hello, good evening, everybody. My name is Catherine Grosella, and I'm a performing arts major with a minor in dance. And I will be presenting my senior capstone project, which addresses the issue of will artificial intelligence be the end of performing arts? There's so much anxiety around so many unknowns about the growing AI presence in our world, such as massive potential unemployment and loss of human creativity intensifies this anxiety. For everyone else in my life who isn't an artist, they seem to be dealing with AI coming into their own workspaces. For my capstone project write-up, I first asked the question, legally, who owns artistic work created using AI? And it turns out, it's always been humans thus far. Then, I looked at the issue of can AI compose music? It can. In fact, it can compose music that when going head-to-head with a composer, sometimes people prefer AI because it composes more familiar music. Since AI borrows and steals bits and pieces from all over the internet, it makes sense that human composers can push the boundaries of originality and comfort. AI can also choreograph. However, the question with dance remains, why do we dance? And what do we want to express when we choreograph? AI itself cannot dance, and AI cannot tell us what we want to express when we dance and choreograph. Although AI borrows and steals from bits of pre-existing art and makes something that might seem new, is it truly something new? We make jokes in the moment and we address topics or issues relevant to us at the time. Through this, we are able to make humorous connections or deeply offend our targeted audience. And we don't need to search the entire internet to do so. For my thesis, I've decided I will use all of my own artistic weapons at the same time, including original lyrics, dance, singing, humor, and choreography to compose a musical stage number. I'm not a composer. So I borrowed music from two iconic songs, starting with the Cell Block Tango composed by John Kander from the musical Chicago. You will enjoy a Fosse-inspired jazz choreography, which translates into an explosive tap break to Irving Berling's Putting on the Ritz from the 1920s Golden Age. I've chosen the version Mel Brooks uses in the musical Young Frankenstein, which I'm hoping would make him proud of me. We live in a world where Mark Zuckerberg feels we should sit on the couch and wear meta goggles all day, while frolicking in an artificial land where no one has a lower body. Elon Musk makes Nazi salutes and creates a corporate AI program that creates child pornography from photos of real children on the internet. This is currently being criminally prosecuted in France. Along with all that nonsense, political figures all over are trying to silence our free speech and harm us in favor of powerful billionaires. As a caution, my lyrics, I reserve the right to hit back hard against these issues. Like Mel Brooks mocking Nazis while he served in World War II, I see the wrongs and I refuse to stay silent. Like any conversation you might have with me, these lyrics might get a little raunchy and explicit. If you would like to cover your eyes, or your ears, or exit, I'll give you a minute to do so. Now, while some of you are fleeing the theater, I want to give a huge thanks to everyone who helped me with every aspect of my education here at Endicott, and who allowed me to bring my thesis project to life. With your creative skills, mentorship, teaching, and fun personalities, my theatric projects and life would not be what it is today. Hopefully you all know who you are, because I do. I want to give a special thanks to my dancers who put in long hours of extra work in addition to their regular studies. These fantastic dancers are Sophie Legault, Gabby Pena, Nadia McClouster, and Jessica Parrott. And I could not do this performance today without my two special musicians, Kayleen Anderson on piano, and Aiden DeMuro on drums. The following musical number is my answer to will artificial intelligence be the end of performing arts? And I think you'll hear a resounding no. Thank you all, and please enjoy AI Corrections, The Tango. to get a hunky boyfriend from Jersey. Heard Meta shout it, forget about it. With my goggles you can see. He's just so uploading torso, and he moves as if on hair. But when I saw his fatal flaw, no genitalia down there, I was in shock. We're on the rocks. I cannot see the lower body. 'Cause on a date, I want a mate who's maybe a little more cocky. We had it coming, and now we're bumming about our jobs gone to AI. But we cannot stop this damn AI flop, or is it certain we're losing minds? Ladies and gentlemen, that is just one of the first numbers you will see here tonight for my project. Many other things that AI cannot do that happen backstage include hair and makeup, quick changes, if you will, backstage, set build, set design, many including things. One of the things that you will see here today is a quick change. Let's see if I can do it, folks. Now, those are just a few of my favorite things that happen backstage, but one of my most favorite things to do is see a production come together, that being with my amazing musicians. Now let me tell you, I got some of the best in the business. These guys here know exactly when we're about to start, and I tell them through telepathic communication. Let's see if it works.